EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 15 on it. 15 on it. Watch the
slip. First carry for Darius Geis. And some space here. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Get him. Check.
On the ground, it's Geis. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Haskins. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. They go play action here on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You think you're going to get this?
That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Richardson. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Check. 48's the mic. Check. 40.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Haskins. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And it is incomplete. Curious decision to go for it, doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
48th Mike. Let's go, D.
On first down, this is Geis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
On second and 12, Haskins. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 51 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On second and 11 now. Haskins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Stay with your man.
This is Ingram on first and 10. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Bust through the tackle. Stepping up, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Redskins take over.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Check 48.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
21-yard line.
Let's go.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Defense, let's go.
This is Geis, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Here we go, D.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
48 right now. Let's go. Here it comes. Here it comes.
On 1st down, here's Love. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Earl Thomas in on the stop. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hopkins with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, what touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson, forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The offenses have success. You can say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here. Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone? So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Ravens take over.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do? And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Being chased out left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Out, 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 out.
They'll run on first down. Love.
Run.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
48 for Mike.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 76 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Right now, let's go. All day. Echo.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Love. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. And an alley to run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
Now that's disappointing for the defense.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Redskins take over 1st
Keep playing hard.
at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And an alley to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he's got some space here. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Jackson now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete.
They don't want
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check, 48's the mic.
2nd and 10 now, Haskins. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
Let's go.
Chris Wormley, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it... It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Washington Redskins. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, 36 the mic. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. On 2nd and 7, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Haskins will throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
53, Mike, 53. Hey, check. Shift. Watch the twist.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. A gain of 3, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, here we go. Oh, kill. Hey, turn it up.
Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Ingram. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And now Jackson will look to throw it, escaping the pressure right. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? Here's Haskins. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run with Geis. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. On 3rd down, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And that'll get him to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Geis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, set the plan. Line 36. Pick me up. Here we go.
This is Geis on a handoff left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Come on now. Let's
That
go.
one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
36. Let's go one more. Deuce.
Now a handoff, Geis going right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. Able to find his running back, Geis. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
So now on fourth down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins.
A 28-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them?
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
At their own 49-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
bashed it.
that. Super toe.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Under 10. Under 10.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. For big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost. Five as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
3 down.
Off the bootleg. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check. Lucky.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
They'll start the drive with Love here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll run with Love. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Complete. Richardson has it. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Haskins now 6 of 10 of this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. On first down, it's Love. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, man up, D. Man up. Short. Mike 36. Mike 36.
Second down, Haskins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
36. Mike, 36. Hey, watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Go. Flood motion. Pump, pump, pump. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch the
From the gun, Haskins on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go,
oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Tucker now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long.
Check 53's Mike.
Jackson. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Reuben Foster. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Into the Redskins have it, they do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Bring it. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Again on second and 10, it's Haskins. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
36.
On first and 10, it's Haskins. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
36 to Mike. I'm coming for you.
On the ground, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I liked a little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Number 53, Mike 53. All right, Tila.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Ravens. 57 yards. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Mike, let's go, D. Let's go.
Now Jackson being chased out left. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jonathan Allen able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He can touchdown, Ravens.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot to account for him as a runner, and he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. They'll run on first down. Ingram. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long, escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Tucker's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Redskins.
They go play action now. Haskins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Mike 57.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Chris Thompson, 29 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Fielded about a yard deep. And he probably should have stayed in the up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Throwing now is Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
3's the money base. 53 is the mic. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. The 20. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think about the...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.